Hello everybody, welcome back. I will get straight to the point on this video. It is about removing wallpaper in the most cost-effective and time-effective way. One could argue those are one and the same things, especially if you're doing the work yourself or you're on a budget, you don't want to hire out extra hands. The premise of this video and the whole purpose is to share with you that this product right here is, in my opinion, the most affordable and most practical, helpful tool and methodology for removing wallpaper on a DIY or light residential remodel build. So let's dig right in and show you our trials, tribulations, what worked and what didn't, removing wallpaper in this house renovation. So the first thing we did, which was a complete mistake, was just myself and two of my guys came in here and we just started cranking on the wall. That was stupid. Scrapers, razor blades, didn't work. So the second thing we did was saturate it, because I remember as a kid using wallpaper removal product, some kind of liquid. Well, in this case, we just used warm water and a sponge, and it seemed to really loosen up the backing, but it wasn't getting enough behind the two layers of the paper. And I had watched a guy on a YouTube video who had scored it and gotten just a sponge on it, and the water loosened the glue. It worked a little better, so we took razor blades and we started scoring very lightly the surface of the wallpaper, and we basically would then sponge it right in and then scrape right off with this 3-inch scraper. And it worked pretty well until it didn't, because you had to constantly saturate the wall with liquid, and that was, it just didn't seem beneficial, and it wasn't really adding any benefit with time saving. So we went to Home Depot or Lowe's, actually we went to Lowe's, and we picked up one of these guys, and it is a Roman wallpaper scoring tool. And all it does, these gears oscillate and then run just like a plow, and you run it on your drywall over the wallpaper. And you barely push down, you don't really push down at all. All you're doing is scoring the first layer of the wallpaper to perforate it, so that when you bring liquid into it, it gets behind the first layer of wallpaper into the glue substrate, because most wallpapers are actually two different layers. So you're scoring the first, allowing liquid to get in between, which will then separate the bond. And then once you get that first color layer off, the glue layer is incredibly easy to remove with more liquid in a scraper. So we went out and bought this Wagner steamer, and it was incredible. We still ran this perforator on every single wall surface that we could. And then we just took the steamer, and once it cranks up the speed, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes if you got a full pot of cold water to get to where it's steaming. Be careful, it'll spit out a bunch of water at the very beginning. Let it actually atomize and get up to temperature. Once it's up to temperature, put the plate up on the wall, hold it for about 5, maybe 7 seconds, and it just starts to peel. Use your 3-inch stiff scraper, come in behind it, and it's very easily a 1 to 2 man operation. Super easy, actually in my opinion, if it's just a 1-person operation. That way you can anticipate the heat and the drips that are coming in and not scald the person below you, because a lot of liquid will still come down. So it instantly changed the game for us. We went ahead and then had one guy scoring, one guy steaming, one guy starting to scrape and peel, and then we would rotate and hop ahead. If the guy got done perforating, we would then send him around with a sponge for any excess glue backer that was on there, because that comes off incredibly easily with just water and a scraper. And so with that process, we cut our time probably by fifths. I mean, it was ridiculous how quickly it started going once we got here. And I will say that for 59 bucks, it's an absolutely phenomenal tool. And as you can hear by the echoes, we're in an active job site. So we're just running gun on this thing right now. It's my own house. It's my wife and I's first house that we're renovating. And the thing I'll say about it is, for us, it's easy to kind of come in here and whiz bang things and not worry about it, because we're going to refinish the floors. But the one note on this tool in particular, I would say, be careful with your water. Use water mitigation techniques if you need to. Tape off base or case. If you need to have a towel with you. If you're worried about humidity in your environment or introducing water to wood or certain surfaces, be mindful because it is a steamer. When that plate is against the wall, it condenses and water will drop. But all in all, guys, of the methods I've used in my career, which are very limited because I've only removed wallpaper twice, once when I was like 8 and this week. This steaming method is hands down the best method if you're okay with a little bit of water in your work environment. Wagner makes a great tool. I don't say that often. I don't have anything against them. I just don't use their tools that often. I would support this 100%. I'm a big fan of it. Check it out. Guys, I hope this was useful. If you found it useful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you got to remove wallpaper, I'm sorry. That sucks. It's still not fun, even with this tool. But I hope this helps. I hope you all have a wonderful time doing whatever it is you are doing with your projects and don't have as much wallpaper to remove as we do. See you guys.